Big moves in the NBA offseason continue to shake up the landscape, and the New Orleans Pelicans have just made a bold play to strengthen their roster for the upcoming season. In a draft night trade that's sure to turn heads, the Pelicans have acquired the 13th overall pick, Derik Queen, from the Atlanta Hawks. This deal not only adds a fresh talent to New Orleans' front court, but also signals their commitment to building a versatile and dynamic squad. But who exactly is Derik Queen, and what does this trade mean for both teams? Let's break it down. Derik Queen, a 6'9" freshman from Maryland, comes into the league with impressive credentials. In his lone college season, Queen averaged 16.5 points per game, along with 9 rebounds, showcasing a strong presence on both ends of the floor. He also contributed defensively, with an average of 2.2 combined steals and blocks per game, highlighting his active hands and ability to disrupt opponents. Now, Queen isn't your traditional three-point shooter or a rim protector, but his inside game and versatility have drawn comparisons to Houston's Alperen Sengun. That's high praise for a young player entering the league, especially for a team like the Pelicans that's looking to bolster its front court depth and add a new dimension to their lineup. So what did the Hawks get in return for Queen? Atlanta received the rights to the 23rd overall pick, Asa Newell, and an unprotected first-round pick in 2026. This pick is the best of either New Orleans's or Milwaukee's first-rounders, giving Atlanta some valuable future flexibility. Asa Newell has drawn early comparisons to former NBA forward Paul Millsap, who spent 4 impactful seasons in Atlanta. Known for his grit, toughness, and reliable mid-range game, Newell offers the Hawks a player who could develop into a solid role player in the years to come. For Atlanta, this move fits with their strategy of accumulating picks and building a well-rounded roster capable of making a push in the East. But Atlanta wasn't done. Just days before this trade, the Hawks made headlines by acquiring veteran center Kristaps Porzingis in a 3-team trade involving the Boston Celtics and Brooklyn Nets. That deal added a dynamic big man to their roster, showing Atlanta's aggressive approach to reshaping their team with both experienced stars and young talent. Meanwhile, back in New Orleans, the Pelicans are quietly constructing a team that looks increasingly competitive. Beyond adding Derik Queen, the Pelicans have also reportedly agreed to a trade that would bring veteran guard Jordan Poole to the team from the Washington Wizards. In exchange, New Orleans would send C.J. McCollum to Washington, signaling a fresh start for both players. Jordan Poole's arrival would add much-needed scoring punch and playmaking ability to the Pelicans' backcourt, pairing alongside established stars to create a more balanced and dangerous offensive unit. Meanwhile, C.J. McCollum's departure marks the end of a chapter, but opens up cap space and opportunities for the Pelicans to continue tweaking their roster. So, what does all this mean for New Orleans moving forward? First, the acquisition of Derik Queen adds a youthful, energetic player who can contribute immediately on the inside. His size, rebounding ability, and defensive instincts give the Pelicans more options in the front court rotation. While not a perimeter shooter, Queen's game thrives inside the paint, drawing fouls and creating opportunities for teammates. Second, bringing in Jordan Poole complements the existing guard rotation, providing New Orleans with another scorer who can create his own shot and stretch defenses. Poole's ability to score in bunches makes him a valuable asset in the modern NBA, especially when paired with a versatile front court. These moves show the Pelicans are not just trying to rebuild, they are aiming to compete right now. With a mix of promising young talent, experienced veterans, and a star core, New Orleans looks positioned to make some noise in the tough Western Conference. As for Atlanta, their move to trade down from 13 to 23 overall and pick up future assets fits their strategy of building through the draft and targeting the right pieces to complement their growing roster. Adding Kristaps Porzingis earlier adds a veteran presence with star potential, and Asa Newell could develop into a dependable role player over time. In short, this trade represents a win-win for both franchises, with each side getting what they need to advance their goals. Now, NBA fans, we want to hear from you. What do you think about Derik Queen landing in New Orleans? Could he become a key piece in the Pelicans' frontcourt? And how do you see the Jordan Poole for CJ McCollum trade impacting both teams? Drop your thoughts and predictions in the comments below. And if you're loving this NBA offseason coverage, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more in-depth analysis, breaking news, and everything basketball. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time with more updates from around the league.